Hello and welcome to my corner of the world. This is one of the cards in January's stamp set of the month, and the stamp set that I chose to use this month was Birthday Blossoms, and it was suggested by one of the ladies who subscribe, it turned out to be a really beautiful set, lots of lovely, 3 lovely images and some lovely sentiments. So in your kit you will have the following supplies: your base card, and then you've got a layer in the crushed curry, and then you've got a whole bunch of bits, and my suggestion to you is that you match them up. So the larger piece goes on the base, then you've got 2 neck size, and they're the same width but one slightly deeper than the other, that goes across there. Then you've got 2 smaller pieces that go there, and then you've got these 3 pieces and they layer on top of one another like that. So once you've sorted out the pieces that go together, it'd be a lot easier for you to work your way through. Also, you have a piece of doily, and then on this piece of card you've got some metallic thread, as well as some rhinestones. Okay, so let's make a start. So I am going to move these aside, and I'm going to be using these 3 pieces to start with. So let's move all of that. Okay, so I'm going to be doing tone on tone stamping. So I've got a Daffodil Delight ink, and I'm going to just use this multi-blossom set stamp, and I'm just going to randomly stamp all over the card like that. And then the other smaller piece, I'm going to use the same stamp, like that. And then the medium size piece, I'm going to use the leaves just to bring in a different texture, like that. Oh, I think I'll just put a little leaf there. There we are. So that's the Daffodil Delight finished with. Move that out of the way. And then these 3 pieces here, that's these layers. The smallest one, I'm going to use the black ink, and I'm using Memento black ink, and the Best Day Ever stamp, and I'm just going to stamp right in the middle there, like that. So that's all our stamping done. Now we can move on to assembly. Alright then, so again, making sure I've got all my pieces that sit together, and then I'll know, oops, what I'm going to be sticking. Alright, so then with our base card, just going to put a fold in that, and using the snail adhesive, I'm going to stick this layer onto my base card. Like that. So set that one aside. I'm then going to stick these 2 pieces, and they're the same width but they're slightly one slightly wider than the other, like that. And yeah, you might find one slightly longer than the other, just give it a trim. And then these pieces, and this one has a border all the way around. There we go. And then finally these three pieces. So again, these have a border. And there we go. So there's our pieces all stuck together, and then I'm going to take the gold metallic thread, and I'm going to put a bit of adhesive on the back of this piece, and I'm just going to wind it round. And I was probably a bit on the generous side with this, but it's better that way than not enough. So I'm just going to wind it round a few times, and then if you just snip it off like that. Alright, so we're in final assembly. So some snail, and I'm going to attach, nearly forgot, my piece of doily at the bottom, and then a bit more tape, and then I'm just going to line that up so that the doily is just to the bottom of the card. Now again, you might find it is a little on the wide side, and all you need to do is to go ahead and get your paper snips, just the tiniest margin. It's better it being a little bit wide than too narrow. And then we're going to put some dimensionals on the back of this piece. And I think that's the dustman come around there. And then I'm going to pop it there like that, and then this piece is going to go here. And so to make it level, I'm going to put dimensionals under these three corners, but under this corner I'm just going to put some snail. If I put a dimensional on there, it will be uneven. And we're just going to pop that there like that. And then with the rhinestones. Now you'll find that you had a strip of rhinestones. All you need to do is to just use a pair of snips to cut up between them. And then with a piercing tool, you're just going to scatter them around the front panel here. Would help if I picked one up that I'd already separated, perhaps 5 or 6. Okay, so there we are. Well, I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next card for this particular stamp set. Thanks, and bye for now.